This podcast contains dumbasses doing dumbass things. Viewer discretion is advised. Hi, everyone. Hello. And we're back. I know, Jesus Christ, it's been like a week or something.
You just used that last episode.
You can't
repeat
that.
Oh.
Even if to
Let me
the,
have my
the
shitty
viewers,
joke.
even if it's been like a week to the viewers, you can't repeat it.
Okay, well, you know what?
Hello.
I thought this was America. Anyway.
No, this is Patrick.
Welcome back, y'all. All right, so let's carry on, shall we? You know, we got a lot to cover today. We got a lot to get into today, so we're going to be doing like a little bit of a tiny little travel jump, but it should be all good. What's up,
I wanted to, as Atlas, I wanted to take Maria aside to talk to her.
All right, so I hope you guys are ready for more talking. Hope y'all ready for more talking today.
Here we go. 3 episodes, baby.
3 episodes of talking. Call this shit.
It won't be that long.
We will definitely see.
I believe you.
Let's carry back on. So last time we left off, dear Lord baby Jesus, last time we left off, you guys traveled more. Get this, and traveled some more. And get this, camped. I know,
Okay.
very intense stuff, but other than
Mud
that,
fight.
I know, got into a bit of a fist fight. A wee little bit of a fist fight. Averon truly showed strength. Hitherto uncompared to. It was close. It was a close battle. It was a very close battle.
Surprisingly, it was really cool.
It was a cool
I know what you're
fight.
talking about. That was the most skill I've ever shown in this game.
Either way, though, after the combativeness between one another, trying to learn each other through sparring, the discussions, the resting, you all woke up the next day very early in the morning, ready to, well, figure out what you got to do next. Because with each step taken on these horses, well, each hour that passes, you get ever closer and ever closer to the fortress that lies beyond. You don't know what's going to happen there, but today's the day to plan and talk and for action to be carried on. So, Atlas, what do you want to talk to Mary about?
I'm just gonna kind of like lower. Atlas is just gonna kind of lower his speaking volume, so he's just talking to Mary, and Alice is just gonna kind of tap the wrist, just to grab her attention, and he's going to say, Mary, before we get to where we're going, I would like to formally and sincerely apologize for causing you much distress over these last few days. That's all. He's just gonna kind of take the reins and just keep.
It genuinely catches Mary off guard because she hasn't thought about her little anger outburst since it happened. To her, it was like anger done, kind of a thing. You know, she's and so she just kind of like blinks a few times in thought. She's also not used to people apologizing to her for things like this, so she's gonna go, you're not planning on doing it again, are you?
Alice is definitely gonna pause and sincerely, like, he's gonna take quite a few minutes. I'll be honest with you, Mary. I'm not sorry for leaving. I did that because of my own reasons. And maybe they're reasons you wouldn't understand, but no, I don't intend on leaving unless asked of me to, or by powers beyond my own means. I do not expect you to trust me. I ask that you don't. I cannot
Right.
promise that it won't happen, but I will do... I don't plan on doing it.
Mary will nod, kind of like taking this all in. And then she's going to reply with, well, that's good to hear, because unfortunately, even if you leave now, I fear the people after me aren't going to see the difference.
Understood. And I'm just gonna pat Mary's wrist again, and then just kind of retake the reins.
All right, all right, all right. So, all of you continue traveling until until night becomes dawn, and dawn becomes midday. For hours, you all travel, carrying on into the distant lands until the gentle hills become more rough and craggy. Distant valleys start appearing, and Neve, you can't help but once you get to a point, feel a sort of sinking sensation in your gut. The land begins to look familiar. Eerily so. Until in the distance, you all crest over a hill and see in the far distance, except for, well, of course, Mary, because sun moment.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Flashback.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna roll a perception check. Just for that.
At a disadvantage.
Well, I know, but
Uh-huh.
still.
Let me see.
Cool.
Okay, you're right. See shit.
Vindication!
And our next one.
Our first nut one of
Already
the
off to a great
session.
start,
Already off to a
everybody.
great
Just
You're
start.
offer it.
Anyway, so big things happen, right? But as you all crest over a certain point in the hill, you peer down into a distant valley and see a rundown ruined fortress far in the distance.
See
Eve,
it.
as you see it, that sensation within your stomach only grows more.
We're almost there. Did you guys say that you wanted to camp for it? What did you guys say? I think we're okay.
I think
I
we're
think
fine.
we should stop for a second and like figure out our plan before we just
Yeah, I'd like to
keep
talk
walking
about
about
the
plan.
closer. We can see it now. We're good.
And we
Yeah.
can kind of stake out the area.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. News gonna stop her horse. She's gonna say, "All right, it's time to talk about our game plan. I would like it if we can scout the area first, see who's there, see what we need to do, and I have the ability to change into different animals, so I was thinking I could maybe be a spider. If we get close enough, I can be a spider and I can see what's going on, see what they're doing, what their plan is.
How big of a spider are you?
A normal sized spider, small,
Okay.
tiny.
Okay. Cool.
Once we get inside, I do have a spell that I should be able to locate traps within about 120 feet of me. I won't be able to tell you what kind of traps, but I can tell you where they are. Obviously, I can't do the whole house, so I would probably wait to do that until we know where this thing might be. I also, if it comes down to it, I can cause somebody to potentially go blind or deaf for a little bit.
Love that.
Well, Nave, if you're planning to go in, I'm going to give you this. And Atlas pulls a tarot card, and it kind of like flames green and turns into like a smoke, and kind of flicks it at her. And I've basically given you the prepared tale that I did earlier. It's called Tale of the Beloved Friends. The target and another creature of its choice it can see within 5 feet of it gains hit points equal to a roll of the Bardic Inspiration plus the Charisma modifier. So I've basically just given you temporary hit points.
Right.
Okay. How long does that last? Let me see. What is it?
So it says the target and another creature of its choice. So I'm assuming it's you, and if you choose to give someone else health as well.
Yeah, you retain the tail until you bestow the tail's effect,
Yes.
or until you finish a short or long rest.
Yes.
And bestowing it. Okay, cool.
Takes
I
one action.
can give that to someone else.
It says the target and another creature of its choice. So I believe, yeah.
So you can
You
choose
and
you
someone
and
else.
one other person who's, whoever you want.
Yeah.
For hit points. Okay.
Get 10
Yeah.
HP, yep.
You
Okay.
basically have a little bit of can take the little bit of my magic and be like, here you go. here's this as well.
I'm sharing.
Should
Yeah.
we?
So who's the other person by chance?
That would have to be, I think that would be up to Neve, because it says the target and another creature of its choice.
In character, I was gonna say, I feel like we need stealth above all. We need someone who can not be seen, and I think Noblin is very skilled at that, if anything.
Noblin says a little bit too loud for just like right here. Oh yeah, I'm real good at being stealthy.
Oh my god. I agree. I also think that it might be wise if we don't all go in like a unit.
Mhm.
If perhaps there are groups, just in case
Yeah.
someone, maybe some distracting groups, some to help look for things. We
I
don't
like
know
that
if they're
plan.
there, or if there are others. There might very easily be others with them. It's the Xenotron, so you can never be too careful.
Ooh. So that would be 9 temporary hit points for everybody.
And if and when we see them, we don't engage, correct? Until we're all together? Or are we
Like
doing just intel?
Like I said, I can definitely cast potentially blindness or deafness on someone if we were to run into them. But
Who knows?
I would.
How strong are these guys? How many times do we gotta hit them for them to go down?
They're strong. They're strong. I was thinking we get an idea of what is going on inside before we all go in, even if we're in separate groups, because I don't want us to not know what we're walking into.
Can you control your rage against them?
I can certainly try.
I'll be there. I'll anger manage.
Well,
Lee, would you rather I anger manage?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
think it might be a good idea.
if
Hold on.
we need
Although-
a distraction, could always use the horse.
I don't think they'd like that. Horses aren't distractions, they're killing machines. So if anything,
Well,
we should send them
well,
into the fortress
Yeah.
to kill the people.
I
Stop you
mean,
there, Mary.
one of us rides a horse around, makes a lot of noise, gets their attention,
distract.
hopefully dragging them away from the tower.
I feel if we have
think-
multiple things in place, plans for, we need like signals, we need like, communication. How do we?
Well, hold on. How many people can we see from outside? Can anyone? Who's got good sight like that?
Make me
Uh,
look.
I will make
Try.
a perception check.
You are
Yeah,
a
I'll
far
make one
distance
too.
away.
Nah,
Do
Really
you have,
far.
Shit's
do you have
even
something
going.
that could possibly help you? Because you are a far distance away. That's the
Okay.
big thing.
Oh, can I use that
like
for when we
the
get
idea.
closer? Because
Well, hold up. You're a real far distance
I
away.
have nothing. So.
Yeah.
Do you have like a spyglass? Probably not, because the spyglass is like 1,500 gold
Mhm.
pieces,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and it's fucking.
Could we make something that might work temporarily?
What I'll say is, if you just want to roll a perception check, be my guest. And
Done.
depending on depending on what you get, I'll come up with something.
Skills to see. Okay.
look at what I got even with disadvantage.
Oh
Ooh,
damn!
nat 20. Let's go.
So everyone on this horse is really perceptive right now.
Apparently.
Let's go, Dodger.
I'll say a nat 20 is what you needed, because you guys are very far away.
Oh man.
Perfect.
So
Get two.
yeah, you got 2 nat 20s. Dodja and Atlas, hearing that, you guys focus as hard as you can on the fortress in the distance. It's very, very hard to sort of make out shapes and stuff and like what might be there.
Do you elven I see?
But you catch a glimpse from this instance. Maybe like the shimmering of some sort of metal along the wall. A couple little like glints that just sort of flick off the sunlight and towards you, indicating that there may be some figures on the wall. And Neve, what I will say to give you some information, because you did originally visit, you didn't get farther than the courtyard, but the courtyard was manned by several armed Zentarim.
Well, you guys have to share that information with them.
Yeah.
What do you see?
We see a couple glints of metal. I'm assuming from armor, maybe
Guards.
weapons
Mm.
along the walls.
Yeah,
You see the
something like
same?
that.
All right.
Hmm.
All right.
I will. I will say that I agree with the preemptive take a look around idea. However, I'm not too sure if if it's smart to split up the group much further. Because if we're going in there and shit hits the fan,
Wait a minute. What if I'm bringing you in as prisoners? I have a disguise kit. I could get everyone in, and we could start from the inside
As
and go
do
out.
I.
I hate
Two
to admit it.
guards.
I hate to admit it. That is not the worst idea.
But it all falls through if we get seen through.
Well, I mean,
What do we think?
didn't we
You
get some
did a really-
supplies?
you did a really good job with the horse guy and yelling at him over the fact that he was racist a couple
I
days
just
ago.
wanted it to be a proof test. I actually am a Gnome Depot product tester.
Oh my
so
god!
Gnome
I do
Depot
quality
Pro.
assurance.
Do you have a fucking apron?
Gosh.
A Gnome Depot apron?
Oh my
No, we do not wear
God.
aprons. We wear hats, just to let you know, and they're chef hats.
Mm.
I also would be able to give you a little bit of a magical boost to be able to help. It's not much. I can guide you magically to help at least.
Can you make me better at lying?
Oh well.
I can slightly make it a little bit easier for you to lie, not by much.
That's all I need. Even if someone has some ale, maybe one from the list of like 200 that we sent in the chat forever ago. Maybe one of those.
God.
Let's pull up a tavern real quick.
Let's
After this, like,
stop in a tavern and pull up the
Oh my
Liar's
goodness.
Lullaby or whatever it's called.
Liar's lullaby.
That's crazy.
We're given some tools to help us in, won't we?
Yes, we have
Right.
the cloak that Noblin is wearing.
Ta-da!
Uh,
The dust that covers our
the
tracks.
dust of tracelessness.
That might be the only plan we got.
Yeah, I'm just worried about bringing us in as prisoners.
What about the potions?
It'll seem off.
It would.
We have invisibility potions. Is that right? At least one.
Yes, we have invisibility.
Hmm.
Can
It would
anyone
also-
cast
wouldn't make
Wouldn't make
invisibility
sense
as well?
if any of us were missing from the group.
Well,
If
he
I
sees-
know.
Yeah.
I know the Xenotrim do a lot in the Underdark.
Hmm.
So that gives,
Wait.
there's a chance, I don't know for sure, there's a chance that there are people down there looking for me, trying to get me if they believe I'm alive. So that would give cause to bring me in, to sell me back to whoever is looking for me. So we've got that. We could have a couple people come in with whoever is disguised as my god or captor or whatever come in with us, and then we could have another group find another entrance. You said that you can turn into a spider, so you might be able to.
How many
Amen.
invisibility
I'm in, yeah.
potions do we have? On estimate, how many?
One or two.
how many do you
Exactly.
have? You guys are supposed to be keeping track of your loot.
One or
Yeah.
two max.
Two.
I'm not carrying it.
Then
It's in the chat.
it should be. Give me 1 second.
We left it on the shop counter. What?
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
We have two.
Oh, shit.
We have 2 invisibility potions, 6 healing. I don't know if that's changed.
I don't think so.
No, that's all right.
No.
2 antidotes, healer, disguise.
And just so I'm also clear, as the disguise kits, that only works for 1 person each, and we only have 2.
It's a matter of applying it. That's the thing, and it has a certain amount of uses until you have to get a new
Yeah.
kit.
Here's the thing. I have a disguise kit. Noblin, you have a disguise kit?
Yeah, I do.
And then do we have the extra one?
No, we only
The
got
one
one.
in our... No, we don't have... Okay. If you can turn into a spider, 2 of us can do invisibility, 2 of us become guards.
One
That
prisoner.
leaves at least...
Yeah, Mary is a prisoner with the guards.
We would need to figure out what to do with the last person.
Last person could be a distraction. That could be our last thing.
Could it just be a random guy we grabbed too? Maybe we're just like, hey, he looked like he had money. Looked like
Liam,
they
do you
had
have
money.
any? Do you have any spells that can help you?
Or no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Because I don't think I overheard that conversation.
The
so
other
never
person
mind.
could just sneak in.
Oh, that's true. Noblin. I mean,
Noblin
can't
sneaks
you?
in by himself.
Oh
Can't you
yeah, I
guys
could just
use-
sneak in, can't I?
Can't you use the disguise kit? Can't you
Oh my
disguise
god.
somebody else?
I can play dress up. I can play dress up. Yeah.
No.
No,
You're
No,
sneaking
you dress
in.
someone else up.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We play dress
Okay,
up with
okay.
the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You have your
that
cloak.
is the plan. Here's what I personally am thinking. Stick with me here for like who's doing what. Dodger's very scary. No offense. Like not like I mean Dodgers
In a
can
good
be very
way.
scary, yes.
In a
So
cute
maybe maybe
Alright.
so maybe Dodger and Atlas disguise themselves as guards and go in
Okay.
with me. That way, if shit goes astray, we have 2 of our more better combatants there to handle it, and Atlas can support. Neve, you could potentially be a spider, and like Mary, like her like spine shivers. You could potentially be on my shoulder or something.
Okay. Yeah, Disney.
Then-
I like that.
We can have Averon and Liam go in invisible, and Noblin can use his cloak.
I
How's
think
that?
that's our best bet.
Noblin
Okay.
pulls the cloak up immediately.
Oh shit, where did he go? No.
Then
Don't
do we need?
patronize me.
We need information on the sale that they're doing, right, for the
Mhm.
crystal. So
Mhm.
any information, the buyer, their location, the crystal's location
It
on
might
central
just be in
hubs,
there.
or in there, or the crystal itself.
Do we wait for to sleep?
Next question I have, however,
Mhm.
is how far we're willing to carry this out. Because if we want it to look good, that means these 2 are going to have to quite literally put me in jail.
Exactly, and we need to break her out if worst case scenario goes in. Unless you get in the jail
With
and you cause a ruckus and
Mm.
knock out some guards stealthily.
I like causing a ruckus.
We could help set the stage, cover our tracks. I and Dodger. You might have to throw me around a bit. And I'm not sure how Dodger would do that, but how
Mary
Dodger would manage.
smiles when Atlas says you might throw me around a bit. And Mary goes, I
Oh.
think Dodger and I can find a way to do that.
And I look at Liam and Noblin and I go, is there any spells or any trinkets that we can use as some sort of flare or signal to regroup?
Ooh,
worst
I
case
can
scenario-
make something. I pull the music box out of my bag. Ah,
That's going to be loud enough for all to hear?
we can make it louder.
Neve lets out a big
Well-
sigh.
I mean, if
I
we're
can shoot a
almost
firebolt in the air.
This is true.
There's also
I like that.
thaumaturgy. We could also do thaumaturgy to do a
Thaumaturgy,
little
yeah.
spark, right? And I mean, if you guys are just invisible and next to us, it's not like we're going to be going too far away, right? Perhaps
Sure.
we could have, once we get inside, Neve and a couple of the others who are invisible can go and do reconnaissance stuff. And whoever is left over can stick around with me and Atlas and Dodger just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I like this plan.
Once we get in, Neve's gonna have to go off somewhere. So somehow we're gonna have to get her off your shoulder or something.
She'll
I
be
can crawl.
She'll be a spider. It'll
Spider.
work.
Say it with me.
No, I know how to say it. I know how to say it. I just don't.
No, say it.
Spider. There.
There we are.
I just have a.
They're lovely creatures.
They are. Are you
Not
scared of
what-
those too?
Not where I'm from. They're not.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Tarantulas.
Remember, don't engage any of them if we see them, the core members of that team. Probably kill us all. If we can. If we can just
I'm
get the
not-
crystal in and out, we're good.
The
We're not-
crystal.
We're
Problem
just
is
grabbing the crystal.
I could try to
Yes.
get into the rooms. And I have thieves' tools. I can pick doors and stuff.
I think the problem with finding the crystals, it's going to be the most heavily guarded thing in there.
If we
And
can
where would
figure
the
out
safest place for the crystal be if not
on
in
somebody.
maybe one of the or even
Yeah.
on one of the core members?
Well,
It'll be
surprised.
dangerous, especially for Neve.
I trust Noblin's ability to.
Sneak it off of them.
What else are we gonna do? I mean, we go in there and we do all this trouble, but if we fight them for it, or if it's in a different location,
Just
Dodger, what were you saying?
surprise murder.
I was just gonna say I'm not very good with words.
Leave that to me.
If they question me,
You can leave that to me.
We'll just say that you're big and scary and you don't speak.
And mute.
Worst case
No
scenario,
speaking.
you rough me up a little bit. I can handle it.
And just remember, as
Make it convincing.
Zentrum, all you want is money, and so that has to be the reason behind whatever they question you on. Yeah.
Makes sense. I could do that.
Everman, since we're the ones to drink the invisibility potion, do you
Mhm.
mind stepping over here for a sec?
sure.
Also,
So-
what are we gonna do with the horses?
Go ahead, Dimitri.
We'll tie
Are you
them
planning on
ahead.
drinking? Are you planning on drinking the invisibility potions now?
No.
Okay, because they work. They function as per the
Sure.
invisibility spell.
How long do they last?
A minute.
Oh, fuck.
You'd have
Okay.
That's
Okay.
You're gonna have to do fast.
We're gonna have to
fast.
hide away.
We might have you as like on the sidelines, ready.
Are there any other entrances?
I mean, if they use the invisibility and then take out, like, guards, they could put on the outfits, the uniforms.
How many are
Yeah.
gonna? I
Sorry,
guess it
I'm
depends
gonna
on how
correct
many
myself.
are at the
1
entrance.
hour. Sorry.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God!
okay. That's so much better.
Oh,
Never
thank
mind.
God!
Just double check. Just double check.
God.
This almost
I felt like
became
that was
a
wrong.
spell incident.
Brother in Christ, you scared the ever living
We're like, fuck,
shit
fuck,
out of
fuck.
us. Yeah, like
Double
there
check.
goes our plans.
You
Plan
did
A.
shit. And we're
It
like,
lasts for 1 hour, so you'll have 1
That's
hour.
still not a lot of time.
invisibility. It's not a
I
lot of
have a
time.
very bizarre request. If we're going to make this look convincing, I am going to need to not look like I am well rested.
we can scuff you up a bit.
A little bit with
Okay.
the disguise kit, right? A little bit.
Goblin cracks his knuckles.
Well,
There's-
I would like to see you try.
Well, that's what you
uh,
said, right?
I mean, we might have to we could do a
I-
couple rips of clothing. I don't know, like
Oh, it's-
on the arms, cape. I'm not sure.
I meant more. She like cracks her knuckles.
Oh, so you do want to fight.
Averon, something really important about invisibility is that you can still they can still detect you if let's say dust. If it's a very dusty room, they'll be able to see the void that you make. You can also
Any-
bump into people. So we have
Does
to be very,
anybody
very
have
careful.
path without trace?
I
Anyone
do
have
not.
path without
I haven't
trace?
prepared. I'm prepared.
There you go.
Yeah, let's go!
I love Jessica Grace.
I'm in love with this group. Let's go. Oh, okay.
Because
Nice.
1 hour
Nice.
concentration though. Can I
Ooh.
Your
wild
last-
shape and still concentration?
Yes, you can. You can cast a concentration spell, and then wild shape into that form. You just can't cast a spell while you're in wild shape.
Well, I'm in wild shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
because
But the biggest thing is
Two.
you have to be within 30 feet. You have to stay within 30 feet
Yeah.
of
I
people
can't get
yourself in with.
far.
Can't
So
get
that
far.
means
So
the
then-
invisible people
At least
have
we
to go
don't
with
need 'em.
Neve.
yes,
Mm.
but that way then we can have the invisible people and Noblin. Also, it will make them so much harder to.
Hmm.
And
And we'll all be
Neve as
in
well,
the
even as
center.
a spider. So then you
Mhm.
can do it on Averon, Noblin, and Liam, and yourself. And it would make it a lot easier for you guys to be able to walk around, figure out where things are, and then come and get the three of us.
Okay, my concern is bringing you all in just a distraction, or what other purpose does it serve to get you in locked up? What does that help us?
It
Well-
helps get us all into the door.
Yes.
Okay.
If
That
they
makes
can't
sense.
see or hear you, the rest of us, we go down to the jail. If anything, one of us can keep guard, and the other one
Okay.
can watch out at the. Two of us can keep guard, one by the cell, one by the entrance. If there
Okay.
are any other guards, we'll handle them.
Way too, if we have to handle any guards, I can get out and I can
Hmm.
put on the uniform as a disguise.
All right.
All right. So, to recap, to cement the final plan.
This is gonna go so poorly.
Bum
Tell me
bum
what the
bum
final
bum
plan is.
bum bum bum
So the
bum bum.
plan is essentially Dodja and Atlas are going to be disguised using disguise kits as mercenaries. And they are bringing in Mayri because they
Mercenaries
heard that there is a bounty on her from the Underdark because the Zenitrim do a lot of that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Neve is going to be a spider on Mayri's shoulder or somewhere on Mayri to get Neve in, who is also going to cast Pass Without Trace on Averon and Liam, who are invisible using the potions, and Noblin using his cape. So we'll have 3 mostly invisible or entirely invisible, really well stealthed people go in. We'll have a spider and a distraction ruse to get in.
As far as horses go, we're going to need to tie them up somewhere hidden.
Yes. They may be okay here.
We want to walk that far?
How far of a
you're right.
walk is it?
Yeah.
I can't see for shit. It's really fucking bright out, so someone's gonna need to
God.
tell me how far it
God.
is. Despite the fact that I
God.
just rolled a 21 in perception, despite my
Yeah.
disadvantage.
How far of a distance of a walk would it be?
To get all the
God.
way down to the fucking.
Mhm.
Well, if you're using horseback, I'd say maybe like from the distance that you've seen, I'll give or take 30 minutes out.
On
That's
horseback?
Yeah, 'cause
What
you
about
have
on
to descend
foot?
also. On foot, about an hour.
Mm.
We can ride a little bit closer. But I just don't want them to hear the horses. That's my concern.
Or even see them. Because
Yeah.
Let's give the horses invisibility.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely work. Just
Just right in.
it's just stealthing
How-
horses.
Oh my
How
god,
close-
they're floating!
Wait. How close would we have to get for them to not see us? Or to not quite take notice? How close do you think we could get?
You don't know.
Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe we should walk then.
We just have to not use the invisibility potions. If it's an hour,
Yeah, we'll
Walk
wait
there.
until we get closer.
we just
Alright
have
then.
to somehow not have the other people be seen.
Should we at least disguise these 2 first then?
Yeah, with the makeup kit, I think it'll last.
Please, Kit, yeah.
Disguise kit.
All right, cool. If you
Make
guys,
over
wanna-
time.
if you who is disguising who?
I think Noblin's the makeup artist.
I am.
Oh, well,
I am.
I mean, I
All
can
right,
disguise
Dwarf.
us.
Here we go.
Okay,
Oh,
so
if I have the
Noblin.
disguise kit.
I'll say this will be a disguise check based on your charisma because you're trying to deceive and make it seem
Okay.
like they are Zentrim.
Mm.
But
This is definitely a plan.
it's gonna be a hard check because I think the last time you probably saw a Zent agent was pre-prison.
Okay, is there anyone that maybe knows a little bit more what these people look like and wants
Nee
to
raises
help?
her hand.
I mean,
I would know a little bit as
Okay.
well, right, from being in the Underdark.
Okay.
I'd
So-
say yes, but Neve has more
Might
recent
be.
experience.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
with the power of friendship,
I'll say
what
it'll be an
can we
advantage
do?
with the help.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yay!
Sweet.
please, please.
So it didn't matter.
Okay,
'cause-
so that's
What?
for the first. That's for the first costume.
All right.
Oh.
We got a 10.
For who?
So-
Wait, am
10
I
on who?
helping or?
Yeah, you're just pointing out like sort of like
He rolled advantage.
incongruencies, things like that.
So who's the
So-
first costume?
Who do you want to put the 10 on? Noblin?
Who are the two people again? Is Daja and
Daja and Atlas.
Atlas.
And Daja can't be questioned because.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, if I need to be questioned, I can do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Going to Atlas.
I like how I'm supposed
Atlas,
to look
here you
like this.
go. Perfectly sized.
So it's about
Mm-hmm.
it's just like basically what Noblin ends up doing is kind of scruffing you up, putting some more dirt on your face, maybe making the armor that you're wearing leather armor, correct? Right?
Mm.
Making it
I
more
think studded
like sort
leather,
of
yeah.
bland. Yeah, making it have more like bland textures, even though it's already like dark itself. Just making sure that it doesn't have any like eccentric accoutrement. He pulls out from his disguise kit a sort of series of like green fabrics. These green fabrics, Zentrim typically like, their colors are golds. Yellows and golds and blacks. Those are the colors of the Zentrim. Yellows, whites, golds, blacks, those sort of colors. So you pull out a series of fabrics and try and like add it on to Atlas's outfit to try and make it blend in. But whether it will work or not, you're not sure. It looks passable. It doesn't look great, but it might be passable.
Atlas, I can magically help influence some of your
All right.
deceptions.
Looking at my, I think I might be okay, but I could use, you know what? Sure. Go for it.
It's guidance, so that'll
Alright.
be in the
Later.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be in the
That
moment.
should be fun.
Hold up. So just a reminder for those of you who are taking the invisibility potion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just want to let you know, because this is very important, and this will determine what you guys do in invisibility. All right? Just to tell you the spell description, okay? I'm just going to read it out. So, a creature becomes invisible until the spell ends, so 1 hour. Anything that the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target, on its person. The spell ends for the target if that target attacks or casts a spell.
Okay. No
So
doing
any
that,
one of
guys.
those two things,
All right.
you're done.
So if you firebolt,
Firebolt, yep.
we'll set it off.
Any spell, any attack. Either way. So, you casting guidance on Noblin?
No, I was just sending guidance so that way, because it's only
Okay.
up to a minute. So I was just sending it so that way Em knows what's going on
If
when
you need it
happens.
later.
Cool.
Yeah.
Noblin, you want to try and disguise Daja?
Daja, you feeling pretty?
Go ahead.
Okay, just say yes.
actually.
I'm doing this.
I will for this one since it's a cantrip.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yep.
'cause it's
I'll do
already
that
set.
cantrip anyway. I want to get this up. I want to make sure
Yeah,
that he's airtight.
Because it's a cantrip,
will say,
I'll give Noblin
You are
guidance as
proficient
well.
in disguise checks, right? You're not disguise checks. You're proficient in disguise kits, right?
Yes.
Then yeah, so this should
Same.
be an additional 2. So it would be a
For
12
both?
for
Okay.
yeah, because it's proficient.
So the
12
first one's a
for-
12 and this is a 17.
That's a
Okay.
17. Yeah.
Okay.
The second one, Dodge's costume is significantly easier, but it's a lot easier to sort of dress like a mercenary or like some sort of like, just barbarian
Already
warrior.
halfway
It's already halfway there.
You just really look the part. I don't want to like profile you, but you really look this. You look great.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Hear that, Dodger? If this all goes sour, you could totally join the bad guys, and you'd be fine.
Yeah. You want to be evil?
No.
Goblin winks at him.
Oh.
All right. So with that,
Start
all
moving.
costumed up, all disguised up. Any final prayers? Final plans?
I would like to pray one time to our Lord and Savior Sauce. Daja and I
I have one
actually.
more
worship
I-
this man.
I am not going to do that. For me, that is blasphemy, and it's no. You can pray to your god. I'm gonna pray to my god.
I will pray to my God, and you can pray to your God.
I am nervous.
Why are you giving me sass?
I don't
You-
know. I'm bored. Now you're
What is
getting coffee.
invisibility like for the equipment again? The equipment part?
Anything that is on you turns
Yeah.
invisible.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I didn't have to be naked.
Yeah, just not using it.
Real quick, can it do we have another use of the disguise kit to make me look like shit, or should I just have somebody punch me and then somebody smuggles a health potion my way? Because I'm fine with being punched. I can be punched.
I hit him.
Oh my god.
Okay, preferably by somebody who can reach my face.
Oh!
Oh!
Now I'm definitely hitting you.
Burn. Pick him up.
You can have someone else hit you.
Mary's gonna look at Dodger.
Oh,
That's the bad
I give her that look. You don't want it. You don't want it.
you want that smoke?
Oh.
Goblin shadowboxing. He's been preparing.
Your call. Who do you want to punch you? Noplin or Dodger?
Dodger to punch me. If
Get
he will.
locked out.
If you will. I don't know. I have a little bit more. I feel like she can handle it.
You sure?
Remember when you were
points of bludgeoning
slapping that
damage?
skeleton?
So,
What?
There was a zombie that you were slapping or whatever, and you had this whole little like back and forth where neither of you did shit, and then you guys like became friends.
No, that was me hitting it, not me being hit. I can handle being hit. I just can't smack a bitch. I can stab a bitch, but I can't smack a bitch.
I see. I see. Carry on.
Sure.
I can handle it. Just
Alright.
smuggle me a health potion afterwards. That way I can be at my full capacity and
So-
don't waste
We
a
could-
spell slot on
It could
myself.
also shove you through the shrubbery. Put some
What I'll
leaves and
say,
stuff.
Dodger, make a strength check. You're gonna hit no matter what. Just make a strength check. I want to see the force of this punch.
God damn it.
Oh, dude, you got
Oh
knocked
no!
out.
Oh no!
Oh no! He's not holding
That's a
back. He's
nat
gonna
20
make
for
it
anyone
believable.
listening.
So
Oh my god.
we're not
Isn't
holding.
that 20? Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's a
23.
It's like, yeah, I'm sure. I can handle it.
Got it. I can control my strength.
Oh,
You knock it out.
not holding
You
back.
gotta
No.
hear with
No,
the
no,
shusher
no,
right
no,
there,
no.
dude. That's over with.
Dodger punches Mary. Okay, like it's like hard. It makes a loud noise, and like she like stumbles and was like holding her. She's laughing. She's like she is on a ride at Disneyland.
Did I break
She's
her?
like holding her face.
Did I
and
break you're funny.
You punched her
Are you
stupid.
alright?
How many?
May, are you alright?
How many hit points do I?
that would be
It'd be like 10,
5
right?
hit points.
Oh, only 5.
Not
okay.
5.
Oh, that's not
45 bludgeoning damage. Either way.
Yep. Sure, you could.
Maybe.
But you do, like, you do feel a swelling in the cheek, and like a bit of blood begin to trickle from your mouth.
What
It's not one
punch?
punch.
You alright?
Want to send some memes?
I've dealt worse. I've been.
You
dealt
want
worse.
another?
You know what? Sure. Why not, Noble?
Hell
Give
yeah.
it your best shot.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Strength save.
You did the strength.
That
was a
is
1
amazing.
for everyone at home.
I mean, it would still be the same.
It's a
It was a
strength
save, but it's
save.
really
It doesn't
funny.
count. But
Oh,
that's
thank God.
hilarious.
Thank God.
Oh,
Okay,
that's crazy.
Anyway, that's not any better.
Oh my
A
god.
whole lot better.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Do it again.
No, but it's just
Hold on. Neve, are you still helping me? Can I roll this at advantage?
Oh my god.
It wasn't Neve, it was me, and I think it's been past a minute. Actually, has it been past a minute?
What is it? No,
In a wild minute.
the guidance is.
In regards to
the
guidance.
is not for attacks. It's for skill checks.
Oh, that's right. I don't have
Oh,
bless
okay.
up. Sorry.
Well,
I'm not wasting.
I was
spell
helping
slot
you
on
make a
bless.
disguise. I wasn't.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
so
The
Neve,
punch is just-
Neve and who else has the 9 hit points?
I haven't given it to anybody else yet.
Well, who
Okay.
you want to give it to? You got to give it to someone.
Right now?
Yeah. Because that's when the card is used. That's how it works.
Who is the weakest? Who needs it? So who's invisible with me? It's Averon and Liam.
Correct.
And Noblin's gonna be there.
Yep.
I'll give it to Liam.
All right.
You're
Oh,
it's gonna
dang.
be.
Just in case.
You get
So
you get
that
super.
rewrites my 1, and now I have a 9. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Now, what I will say is that after that punch, Mary, you could probably get on by, unless you want to do one more just to like cement it.
Well, I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna throw you through the shrubbery.
You know
put some
what?
leaves
Amount
and
of
mud
silent
on you.
laughing is
No,
amazing.
It's okay. It's okay. This is just average drow stuff. If any of y'all remember Minthara, I'm just saying Minthara.
Yeah,
had a
like-
pain, Minthara had a pain thing. I'm just saying.
Genuinely, like this is genuine. Mary is having so much fun right now. She loves this shit. She's so fucking weird. She needs therapy.
All right, Dodger, just roll a strength
Aren't we
check
all?
again.
Okay.
Let's see the force of the punch. It's gonna hit either way.
Nice.
This time it's just like,
Feels
Y-
so
y-
bad.
you give a light like punch in the other side of the face. You're still gonna take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Jesus.
Did I deal 4 points of damage?
No, you didn't.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
You did 0.
Okay.
You gave a negative 1 strength.
Oh, you're right.
Slapped her.
Okay.
After the second one, Mary is just gonna kind of like, well, don't. I mean, we don't have a lot more time, but like, you don't have to ease up just because the first one was so good.
Damn.
Want to throw another punch again, Dodger?
Oh my
Oh
god.
We don't have time, but like,
No, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta
Goblin
go. We
grabs
gotta
his
go.
dagger. He's like,
I'm
let's
just gonna
speed up the
stuff up your hair.
process.
no,
Oh,
I don't
no.
want to die. I want to tell you that I don't want to die.
You cut the cheek like it's Joker.
I mean, one
You
last
wanna know.
thing. We gotta tie Mary's hands.
Mhm.
Oh,
rope.
yeah.
Noblin has rope, right?
I do have hemp
We
rope.
all have rope.
Hemp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta tie
Can I-
Mary up.
Can I also like mess up her hair a little bit and like get some dirt?
Actually,
and
I
put it
do
on-
not have
Yeah.
rope.
Oh yeah.
put it on her face.
Have rope. You can just use.
I'm just
mine.
gonna like arrange her hair and like mess it up a little bit.
Go right
and
for it.
grab some dirt from the ground.
sounds good.
As Neve is messing up Mary, she's going to take her double-bladed scimitar and she's gonna like look at it, and she's gonna very like hesitantly
Kiss
hand
it.
it over hand it over to Dodja. I'm just gonna go, please be very careful with this.
Oh.
Fair.
Because it would look really weird if you let me walk in there with
With the
any
weapons.
Yeah, just like weapons blazing, you know?
I'll keep it safe. Fucking need water.
Lord.
Noblin says, I think it would be best if I played this much like an assassin would. And he decides, he in the third person, he that decides his own fate will rule the world. Noblin wants to stealth in from here. I want to start stealthing now.
Here?
Is this possible?
From this distance?
Yes.
I don't see why not.
All right.
Would he be walking slower?
Yeah, he
He's
would.
like
if he was
Pink
taking his time.
Panthering it while we're just walking normally.
Yeah.
When we get to like a good distance, let's like do all our spells and stuff.
Okay.
Mhm.
We'll go with the group. All right, let's go right now, though. Let's go. I'm excited.
Let's go!
Ah!
Fucking go! Started running.
Silent battle cry.
It's like Chivalry
Alright.
2.
Yeah.
As they're walking and it's like quiet, you know, like the quietness before like this plan, Mary silently or like very quietly is gonna go, we still don't have a name.
I've come up with amazing names and given
No,
them
okay.
to the group, and no one's liked them.
Well, maybe there's a reason for that.
Noblin and Friends is great.
It sucks.
You know what? I'm not gonna do this with you right now. And he pulls his hood up and he just looks away.
Where'd he go?
Oh my god.
And then
Thank you. Thank
he
you.
thinks to himself, he goes, "Yeah, I'm a sneaky boy. Yeah."
Oh, so when Liam says it, it's fine.
Yes, because it's Liam. Look at him. He's another one of us. He's one of the smalls. And 5.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
It's 5 biggies, 2 smalls. 1, 2. Simple.
I can't stand you.
Nah.
All right. So, you guys
Oh my goodness.
continue pressing
If we
forward.
survive this, maybe we'll get a name.
We'll earn it.
Well, we could be the survivors.
Don't want to jinx ourselves, do we? That would be jinx ourselves.
You all die.
The Jinxes.
All right,
Ooh.
roll new characters.
And I,
Let's keep going.
Alright.
Oh, Lord Sauce, bless us on our journey onto
So-
the fort.
you guys. All right. You guys continue on moving forward. Down into the valley you go. Further and further and further until eventually you get to a good distance in which you all can start casting your spells and getting things all set up. I do just want to have one really quickly roll a stealth check. Just
Everyone?
just in general. Yeah, I just want to see something.
Fuck me.
Damn.
I know I'm about to fuck this
Wait.
up so bad.
Wait, but if you're casting Pass Without Trace and drinking the potion.
No,
Yeah.
this is before it.
That's
This is
not
before it.
Oh,
I'm just. This
Oh.
is just for me. This is just for me.
My hood's up. I
Ooh.
have advantage.
Yeah, your hood's up. You have
The
advantage.
sad part is
Yeah.
Damn!
I have a bonus of 2 to this.
You could roll it again and see if you get a.
You're just a big guy.
Oh wait, no, wait.
But you have a
already
great
rolled.
disguise.
Yeah, I rolled twice.
Okay.
You do
That's
have a
interesting.
very good disguise.
Mary and Dodger roll not great, and I roll great. What the fuck is
No.
this?
I think it makes sense though in character. Like she
Yeah.
like injured.
Collective group stealth check doing pretty good. I will say.
Yeah.
Nice.
But now.
I mean, I feel like the cleric and the barbarian rolling really low works.
Actually, it's time for me to
Yeah.
ask what kind of armors y'all are wearing.
Light.
Leather.
Leather?
Armor.
Yeah.
Studded leather.
Lot of leather.
A lot of leather.
Let's do it one at a time.
Anybody wear? Okay. So, Atlas, you're wearing studded leather.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Averon, what are you wearing? Just leather?
Leather.
Dodger, you're not wearing armor.
I'm wearing full
Um,
plate in my heart.
Yep. That's what we all believe. Mary. Leather.
Leather. Mm-hmm.
Neve.
Leather.
Liam.
Clothes.
Noblin.
You're not wearing anything.
Light armor.
Nope.
So leather. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is the first time we don't have a group with like
Yeah,
any
this
sort
is
of medium
crazy.
or heavy armor. Fuck.
Yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Really don't
Giving you
think
the extra
Leather.
hit
Dungeon
points with
needs
no fucking clothes on.
heavy
With just clothes.
armor, if I'm gonna be real.
Originally, you and I did have Mary in like a plate, but then I think we changed it because
It was the strength requirement.
yeah,
You didn't
because
meet
the
it. You
girl
had-
has a -2 modifier.
Yeah, you got 6 strength.
Yeah.
Can't even hold
Right.
it up.
I rolled so poorly.
So
Oh, that's loud.
get on to it, shall we? You guys eventually get within reach. Well, not within reach, but like within a good distance of the fortress, pressing further inward within the valley and like sticking to certain locations to which you guys will not be harmed. But eventually it comes to a point as you guys approach further and further and get close. Well, not approach further. Approach closer and closer to the keep. You eventually see these large ruined stone walls. The keep itself is in absolute disrepair. A lot of sort of moss and mulch and sort of decay runs throughout all its stone. To be honest, it looks like a keep that should have toppled years and years ago, but is still standing bit by bit. And as you get closer and closer, I'll say the two people that rolled nat 20s earlier for the perception check, you do see black hoods move side to side across the wall in the distance.
Rolled a 21. It's not a nat 20, but it was still pretty high.
Yeah, I'll say you start to see it now. Since that's what I'll say you see. But either way, you're close enough to where if there's any time to cast spells or do what you need to do, now's the time.
Yes, I'll show.
All right, Neve casts Pass Without a Trace on people coming with her.
I will now. Liam will hold on to Averon because otherwise he will actually have no idea where Averon is, because he wouldn't be able to see or hear him. So he is going to do that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Should I hold on to Novel?
Let me go. Let me go.
Release me! Release me! So fucking stupid.
Once we get within, like, we are like that close to speaking with someone of the guard, Mayri will go ahead and cast guidance on Atlas, but she's gonna cast it in Undercommon, like using that language to cast it.
Okay.
Because if no one else knows, you could be assumed you're cursing us out.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And I'm wild chipping.
Wild chipping.
But that's like right as we're about to talk to one of the guards or something, so that way it's like
cool.
guidance is only for a minute.
Sounds good. All right. So you, Neve, sort of reach down to the earth, and in a sort of whisk of spell, you begin to morph and shape into a small spider until eventually, Mayri, you feel it crawling across the back of your leg all the way up until it crawls up your spine and then reaches your shoulder. And a spider. Neve, do you look any specific way as a spider, or?
I'd say that it's like a very almost black, but some green hints of green, like in her clothing. You kind of see the colors of her clothes in the spider's kind of exoskeleton. But it's kind of like a daddy long leg.
Neve, what languages do you speak?
The basics.
Okay. In
Elvish,
Mayri is gonna whisper, "I'm very thankful you look the way that you look. Spiders are not a good sign for me at the moment, so thank you for being green."
and I'll just like move my little legs. So you feel like tapping, kind of.
I almost
like,
imagine like Lucas the spider from like a little animated thing. It's so cute.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so
Do a
you
little
guys.
spider dance.
Cool. And you guys also drink your invisibility potions as well, right?
Yeah.
All right.
What's
What's happening? So let's go to the.
Good luck, guys.
Let's go to the map, shall we?
Oh, it's always a good thing.
I need you guys to place yourselves down here.
Oh, shit.
All the way down south.
Gotcha.
As you guys begin to approach. Just place yourselves in a line, and I'll mark you guys with who's invisible and who's not.
Can someone place me for me?
Neve, you're going spider mode, so.
Do you want me to take my token off?
I'll just give you a snail icon.
Nice.
Come on. I love that.
That works. Well, maybe
Alright.
he's got to be between me and Dodger. Why am I
So-
turning a different accent? I don't know.
Happens to the best of us. Let me tell you.
Mhm.
All right. So we have
Instead of Warhammer.
Averon. You're invisible.
Correct.
Dodge, not Dodge. Noblin, you sneaking.
Sneaky
Something
sneak.
very-
Sneaking very well.
I'll give you this this little shoe icon for sneaking.
Oh fuck yeah! Whoa.
All right.
You'll have to put Mary on the thing because I don't think
Yeah, I
she.
got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
These two
Alright.
are up above us, right?
Yeah. So to give you guys a little description on what you guys see, what I'll need is for the 4 stealth, or at least the 3 stealth individuals, to roll a stealth check. So that's Noblin, Averon, and Liam.
Plus 10, yeah.
Plus 10.
Plus 10 and at advantage because you're invisible. And also
Am I
because Noblin
stealthing
is,
or no?
You're a spider. If you want to stealth,
Right.
that's sure. If you want to go ahead,
I really don't think
if you
anyone's gonna
notice the
notice.
spider, it's not really the end of the day. The end
Yeah.
of the-
Let's
and you're under
go.
effective.
Let's go!
That's
Let's
technically
go.
a 34 because
Yeah.
of
Good lord.
I love Pass Without Trace. It's
Yep.
my favorite spell.
I'll say
Holy
give me
shit.
just a stealth check, just in general. Actually,
Because that'll
Neve.
be like a 31,
using spider
I
stats.
get
a 27.
yeah, I get +4, and then we also have the
18.
+4 for spider, and
Yeah.
then we also have pass without a trace. So that's
Sweet, so that'd be
plus
18.
10.
18 plus 10, 28, 34, 27, and 31 on your stealth
Yeah.
checks. So very good.
Damn.
They all
Extremely
see.
good.
Pass Without Trace. Yeah,
they
they,
see.
they all have a passive perception of 50.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Imagine.
All right. No. So, as you guys begin to walk up, you do see several figures standing on the sort of dilapidated towers, scanning across, longbows and crossbows at their sides as they watch. A figure sort of sits by the destroyed front gate, the giant wooden, the wooden gate that originally once stood, now crumbled to the ground and decaying. Skeletons litter the ground as you see this hooded individual just ding, ding, like with a coin, just flipping it. As you 3 peer inside, you see a very interesting sight. I'd say all of you see inside the gate, beyond the person flicking a coin, there's a crowd of individuals that seem to be throwing money into what seems to be a dogfighting ring, as 2 wild hounds are biting at each other and fighting one another. As these Zentrim rogues are taking bets on who's going to win. And you see this one that's sort of flicking a coin, catches it, and sees you all approach. Sort of cocks his head a little bit and looks towards all of you. Oi! Who goes there?
We got a new bounty. Heard recent intel of it, bringing her in. Atlas is gonna kind of jerk his head over to the fight. You betting on... Which one are you betting on? Who appears to be winning?
I ain't a betting man like that. I'm much more of a killing kind of person. But if anything, I'll just wait
Well.
and see.
Fair enough, whatever makes the most coin.
I ain't seen your face around these parts.
I'm
You
newer.
know?
Yes. My buddy here's a mute. Not gonna get so much of a word out of him.
Dragonborn, eh? Yeah. He sort of like looks towards you. And a mute, too. Iron honourable people they are. No wonder a bastard like him would be with us. I ain't seen you before. Where are you from, though?
From all around. Travels take you quite a far ways away in this line of work. Does it really matter?
I'd say it depends around these times. Got a few people coming in from up north. 4 Reaches. Recently visiting. lot of new faces and old faces around these parts. So, where are you from then? No problem in asking, is it?
No, not in the slightest. From around here, really. Came from more inland of the Sword Coast than anything.
Drop a deception check for me.
Forget you have guidance, so you can do a 1d4.
Yep.
19. That's true. Oh, holy shit! I gotta check my book. This
I'm
might be
scared.
close.
I know.
You get
I'm
any
like,
bonuses for being in the guard uniform?
Yeah.
Does he
Oh,
say?
Well, you roll a
No,
deception
he's-
check. He's rolling an insight against your deception. So I gotta see. Just a really quick little check. Let me find the stat block.
I sneeze and distract him from his inciting.
Oh wow, incredible.
Or you spit the blood in your
Okay.
mouth at him.
I want it to be
I'm
understood.
saving that.
You rolled a 19 deception, right?
Mm-hmm.
You rolled an 18 insight.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was very close.
My
Yeah.
heart is like racing.
Danger close.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at you, it's like, you know, I always hate fucking new recruits. Thinking that they're all hot shots because they get to have a little secret identity. You know, let me give you a bit of advice. The more information we know in the Zents, the more money line our pockets. But of course, you never know who's going to be an enemy, do you?
No, you don't.
Alright. You dropping them off?
Yep.
You see
Should make us.
the Zent sort of go over towards you and grab your face, Neve, and lift it up and like start
Mary.
inspecting. Well, not
Mary.
Neve, Mary.
Mary.
It happens to the best of us.
face.
Listen, my dumbass, grabs a spider. And you. Mary, you see this Zent thug essentially grab your face and hoist it up and begin inspecting you. Another one of those underdog pricks, eh? Said there was a bounty for this one.
Yep. New information.
You got a name.
Fresh.
Me?
Who are you addressing?
Mary's
Does this
gonna
one have a name, or do you have to speak?
Mary's gonna spit the blood from her mouth at him.
Yeah, not like we
Wipes his
could get
face.
a name from this one. Intel is their name is
You can do it. It's fine.
okay. Just making sure. Mary.
Mary. Shoves you back after wiping the blood from his face. Don't know, but I think our contacts in Menzo Baranzan might have something to say. Always interested in rogue drow. We caught one of those underdog scumbags. Not too far along. Slave that escaped, so sending him back his way. Either way, take your mute, take your prisoner, go on in.
Understood. He's just gonna shove Mary forward. And internally he's apologizing.
Yeah. Oi. What's your name again?
Adam.
Adam, right? Make sure you check in with Garrus. Tell him about the stuff. Might get a little bonus, if anything.
I'll be sure to.
Now piss off. He sits there for a bit. He looks towards the dog fighting, but then just keeps his watch. But you're able to press further inward. So you all can move yourselves. If you wish.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now remember, you have to stay within. Here's what I'll do actually. Because I know I have the power to do this. So your aura is It's 30 feet for what's it called?
Yeah.
For pass without trace, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you have to stay within that radius for pass without trace.
Sure.
All right. And it's gonna stick with what is it?
We don't
Stick
see what you're
on.
talking about. At least I don't.
You don't?
I think.
See it
I do.
either.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's weird.
I see it, but maybe that's
No,
'cause
I
I'm
don't see it at all.
me.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
I had to make a
Damn.
quick little edit. Either way, y'all gotta move yourselves on in. This is gonna be. You're basically going to be linked up.
Goblin.
You guys, as you guys enter, once again, you're met with the interior of this ruined fortress. Neve, in your spider form, looking at all this, you can't help but get like sort of flash images in your mind of the past, a recent past, as you look at those two dogs fighting in the middle. You can't help but get a flash of you as one of the dogs, and Yennevar as the other. A flash to the past. But Yennevar pummeling you in this courtyard. Your blood coating the ground. And then you blink, and you see the dogs continuing their fight. Both dogs at this point are very bloodied and bloodthirsty. As each one of the Zentrim thugs sort of dish out gold and like call out like, yeah, get him, get him. Either way, you guys can walk past or do something else.
We need to find where the jail cell is first. Or Garrus? You said Garrus.
Are any of these doors open?
Yes, there's a door open right here, a door open right here, and a
Okay.
door straight to the north that is open as well.
Oh, so they're all
I think we
open.
need-
Okay.
Yeah, they're all like all the doors are ruined and torn apart. Like I said, this fortress looks like it should have been long abandoned and decayed.
I feel like in the middle one, that's probably not going to be the jail. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just
I'm thinking
I
the
don't
one
think
to
it
the
is.
right.
As you guys are standing there for a bit, and you walk around and you're looking all
Just
around.
kind of.
This dog right next to you sort of turns towards all of you and it's like, "Hi, here to come place your bets, yeah?"
Noblin wants to uncloak so bad and place a bet.
No.
He's not going to. He just really, really wants to.
Atlas turns. It's like, got other business to take care of, and kind of grips Mary's hair, kind of lifts her face. This one's got to go to his cell.
Ah, you need to go to a cell now, do you? I don't know your face, you knew. But that's all right. We can let you through. Straight
Alright.
ahead.
Straight
Good to
ahead,
know.
damn. So it is the big one.
To the north!
I was wrong.
To the north!
Good to know. Wish you luck in your bets. And Atlas is just gonna kind of wander. He's gonna go this way.
As
and
you walk
straight.
away, this thug, for some reason, like, it's just a very, very wide, nasty smile. A few missing teeth and, like, some blackened gums. But just a wide, wide smile.
Mhm.
Alright. So, move yourselves in the direction.
I'm going this
We're
way.
splitting?
And I'm gonna need everyone to make another stealth check. Another stealth check or a stealth.
Are
Okay.
we splitting, guys?
More than likely. If we're going to the jail cell. Oh,
I gotta.
I think Neve is gonna have to transfer over to someone else.
Well, I can crawl.
Do those of us who are like already seen need to still do a stealth check, or are we?
No. You're fine.
Not us. Who are we going to attach Neve to? Now that we're over this way.
They can see me, right? These guys know I'm. Are they watching me?
They don't
The
notice
spiders?
You invisible folk.
Invisible folk?
Yeah,
our party.
Because you haven't moved. Yeah.
Yeah, we know where you're at. We know there's a spider amongst.
I think I'm gonna get down because I think we need to split here.
You want to check the building?
I want to check this building we're closest
33,
to.
30, 32, 29.
If I just get down and crawl on the
Check out
ground.
this building?
The one to our west.
Okay, so right onto the left. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you guys want to go investigate while some of you head north, go right ahead.
If the door's open, like, let's do it.
Mm-hmm. So then the invisible people flip on past. I give Liam the nudge to be like, "This is the door we're going in." Slip on.
And you find a group, Mary and I.
Okay, so what buildings are we going to? Left and center?
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, left and center.
I think just to complete the picture, Noblin might move over here. He's going to start from this spot, then move towards this.
Okay, just a heads up. You do that, you'll be out of the pass without trace field, but you're still being able to stealth.
Okay. So I just wouldn't have the plus 10 on it?
Yeah, so you'd only have a 23 on the stealth, but let me roll a couple checks to see if they notice you.
What?
All right.
Oh no.
Let me roll a couple more.
Oh no.
You all, as you guys begin pressing on, some of you begin. That reminds me. Well, that's the reason. As you guys are walking on, Neve, in the back of your mind, you have a bit of a fear of walking past these dogs, solely because if they pick up an unknown scent, there's a chance that it might misdirect and they might charge you, like you all, and that'll change the game. But it seems that these two dogs and the people surrounding them are too enthralled with the fight that is going on right now, to be, I guess, bothered by your presence or the presence of invisible individuals. Noblin, you break away from the group, like just sort of like moving as quick as you can, like staying low to the ground so that you're not noticed. You see a guard right over here, who is basically taking a piss into this bucket that's right in front of him.
Okay.
So you just kind of walk by and slip right to the left, and we'll start off with you, since you're just right here. Staring inside, you see what seems to be an abandoned smithery.
And no one's in there?
An abandoned forge, yeah.
Okay.
Skeletons line the flooring of it, and it seems old, abandoned. The anvil in the center is rather rusted. The forge itself possibly hasn't seen fires for years and years. But it's old and rotted away.
Okay.
There's also another door in the back end as well.
I think Noblin is going to come in, move the 5 feet here, 5 feet here, and then 15 feet here. Be at 25 to be able to look in there.
Cool. And since we're not in combat, you don't have to worry about, like...
I don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah, nah, you don't need to. But good on you for checking out for it. Either way, you enter the room, and you see a few crates. One is unopened, but the second two below are not. A barrel as well lies unopened as well. And other than that, you see some of the stone along the wall is breaking away, letting in some of the sunlight into the room.
Gotcha. I moved further into the room. There's just holes in the wall. Can they see me from out there?
At your size and height, not really.
Hell yeah, height advantage. Got it. Can I check out these barrels to see how much noise they'll make if I open them? The barrels and crates.
You begin pressing on them. You'll probably have to move the one from the top. But other than that, it seems relatively fine.
Okay.
You'll just need to be very dexterous. I'd say a sleight of hand check would very much help.
Got you. All right. So, I got a 1.
No. Oh.
Mhm.
So,
Yikes.
go over and reach and try and adjust the box. As you shift over the box, you in order to try and reach up for the top, your fingers slip and the box clatters onto the ground, and all of you hear this distant crashing.
Oh.
And notice a few of the people sort of turn over.
Run.
Run.
These two just look, but don't pay it any mind. This one doesn't pay it any mind. Liam. Look across the way and see this singular bandit. This thug. This Zentrum agent. Stop. Pulls up his pants.
After pissing.
Yeah, after
He had to
pissing.
pull his pants down to piss.
Yeah, all the way to his ankles. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, so it was all of us could see
I
that.
get no.
Oh god.
Nah, I'm kidding. Either way, he begins making his way inside.
Oh, you best. Hi.
No.
So, while that goes on, the rest of you are beginning to make your way around.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Hey, Game Master, can you unlock me from Mary?
Yes, I can.
Awesome, thank you.
Did
You're
the
this
rest
way.
of us see that bandit go in, or was it just Liam who did?
It
Oh wait,
was
I don't
just
know why
Liam,
I'm
I'd say.
asking. I can't see shit. I'm in
Yeah,
sunlight.
you can't see shit. Yeah, you're in
Mhm.
sunlight.
To be Liam.
So, are you going inside of here?
Yeah, we want to go in the left room.
All right.
letting
So-
I don't know where the
Alice
door
dictate
was.
pace.
Liam kind of gotta go that way.
Heading on inside, and you see a corridor that leads into two different directions. A room to your north and a room to your south.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, we should move up. Forward.
All right, you
Someone move
skitter
me up.
along the ground.
Yeah, someone needs to move Mary.
I'm sorry.
Do you want me to?
Do you
I
want
can
to
take
just
control
like?
of Mary's
Are the three
token
of
if you
you-
like.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll give
Technical
command.
difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Anyway, what I will say is that if you guys are splitting up, the three who are going north head north. The three who are heading, west head west. And Noblin, you stay where you are, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna
I'm gonna roll it.
probably
What
this
is-
way.
See if
Alright.
we go up or down.
So, well, either way, I'll say what you see inside
Here, we'll be right here.
is a great collection of bones.
Ew.
What seems to be possibly some sort of barracks or rest hall. Now,
I don't think there's
long
anything
forgotten, long destroyed, with nothing but skull and bones to decorate the ground, and rotted furniture to accompany them.
Okay.
Is
I don't know
the
if you guys
ground
want.
hard or soft where we are.
It's hard. It's stone. Right
Okay.
below you.
Can I use insight to see if there's any loot that's easily available? You know, like flickers of gold or something like that.
That would be an investigation check, my friend.
Investigation.
Will the loot disappear with you?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I think it's anything you have right at the time of drinking.
I think,
potion.
yeah, it's anything you have on you at the time. So you would just have a
Mm.
floating sword or floating whatever the fuck.
I will still roll, but I may
Just
not
to check.
collect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Spence, do you have your bag on you?
Probably.
What I will say is, as you're looking around, you do see in the hands of one of the skeletons, in its palm, a set of almost it's engraved bone dice that are very ornamental that seemingly have just gone over the eyes of the Zentrum soldiers here.
Well, none of us can grab it. I'm a spider. I'm a teeny little itty bitty spider.
Okay. I will clock that in memory because I don't want to risk, some sort of visual inconsistency.
Unless he can put it in his bag and it disappears in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
So
Then you'll just see Neve, see the room, see it's empty, and then she just like scurries back over and she's gonna check out the top room.
I will follow as well.
Wunderbar,
You're gonna
wunderbar.
try.
All right. So,
We're just following a
guys.
spider.
you're moving forward, following a tiny little spider. It's kind of hard to keep track of, but you try your best, Noblin. Let's shift over to you.
Ooh.
I know, yeah. You were
I'm
getting out
scared.
scot-free.
So am I in
So-
combat yet?
Not yet. No, you're still stealth, but I will have you roll a perception check.
Okay.
Let me roll a stealth check for this, homie. Yeah, you do obviously hear sort of the creaking of wood beneath a boot as you hear someone has entered the building with you.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hopefully he
boom,
thinks
boom,
it's rats.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Gonna do some math here. For those watching for those just listening, I'm measuring out some stuff right now. Trying to see how far I can get.
For those of you listening on Spotify,
Yo.
Yes.
We thank you.
We do thank you.
We salute you.
we
This is a
like
hard
those
thing
of
to
you
listen to.
who we like you who listen to YouTube as well. We like you as well. We do.
So
Yeah,
I
we
can
do.
We like everybody.
could hypothetically
Thanks, Ryan.
get out. That's not good. So let's say I was to go out there or you know what? I still have this rope. Yes?
That you do?
Okay. I want to stick it into cracks in the wall over in this area to create a tripwire for whenever he comes back here. And I want to go hide behind one of the barrels.
Okay. Give me a okay. Give me another sleight of hand check.
Okay.
To hide the rope.
He's in the stealth circle, just saying, in the Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, I am.
stealth circle.
I'm in the stealth circle now.
I don't know if it's let me double check something with
The
I think
diving
you have to be
rolls.
within
That's fair.
sight. Let me double check.
Oh, that's fair.
Mm.
Creature within 30 feet of you. Oh yeah. No, you're right. If you reach that corner, then yeah, because it's not a sight thing. It's an aura. So
Broken.
Inside of
Broken
hand.
as fuck.
okay, cool.
Why do you think
So,
I like it so much?
Give me a stealth check, Noblin.
Alrighty. And this one goes at advantage because of my cloak.
Yep, plus 10, it's 36.
Ooh.
Christ.
I'm a very hidden man.
All right. Yeah, you are
Yeah.
fucking hidden.
You're like Drax.
Right?
Not
Alright.
see me, because I am moving too slow.
I am moving so still.
Alright. So
Alright.
I have a quick question for you as a DM.
What up?
If they are to have fallen on the ground and I attack from above with like double daggers, perhaps not necessarily jumping from above, but like on top of them while they've fallen.
Well,
does
here's
that
what
do?
we're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
We'll see. Because 5, 10, you see a person peek around the corner, the same guy who you just caught pissing in a bucket. He's going to roll a perception check.
Oh, please be really bad at this. I mean, I don't think he'll
He's
get
gonna
it
be
for
at
a moment.
36.
He looks around for a moment. Takes a step and trips, falling onto the ground right here.
He's prone. At that
So
point.
he is prone right now. You have a moment to strike if you want to, Noblin.
Okay. So.
Go for the jugular.
Do what you will.
Well, I mean, hold on. Now he would, yeah, right. You gotta Scooby Doo and pull his mask off. But like.
Oh wait, don't we have
is
the Book of
he-
Blades? Is there something Noblin can do with that?
Well, hold on. What do you want to do, Noblin?
If I can kill him in one shot, where no one else was gonna hear it, like if I could assassinate
figure
the
it out.
motherfucker, I
If you're gonna
would.
do it right now, you got to do it because he's prone right now, and he might
Right.
get back up pretty
They're
soon.
strong.
Right. Okay. Cool. So if I take out both of my daggers and I sneak attack him, that adds an extra d6, and I do 2d6.
Yeah. Well, it would be 2d6 because of stealth, because you're a 3rd level rogue.
Yeah.
So it's 2d6 plus your dagger, which is a d4.
Okay. And
If you get
anything?
advantage,
Does
get
anything
advantage,
get added for sneak
your
attack?
dex modifier.
Dex modifier.
I
Okay.
don't know. This is
Yeah.
happening, so I can't.
There's a lot of math. You might have to walk me through it. All right. I'm gonna attack with both daggers.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
A 23 does hit. So roll
22.
for damage. Just click the name on the first one.
Y'all.
Wait, he's using both daggers, right?
7.
Yeah,
both
And
of
now
them hit.
now
They-
roll. Well, hold on. Roll 2d6.
Roll 2d6. Okay. 8.
Nerve-wracking.
Oh, this is so stressful.
So
This is
he falls onto the ground, and as he's about to get up, you immediately see the opportunity, draw a knife, rush towards him, and just grab his mouth and just saw at his throat, just until eventually he's basically
Damn.
almost decapitated, and he's just gargling blood, dead.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Goblin puts his finger in the blood and just
That's
licks
so
it a little bit.
That's amazing.
That's so sick.
That's
He
amazing.
whispers
Let's
down.
go, Noblin. Let's go.
He whispers down in his ear, and he goes, "May sauce guide you to the afterlife."
Can't.
Do you guide him, Dimitri? Is he in the afterlife?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
The Raven Queen is gonna like consider this blasphemy or something. We're all
That's if the Raven Queen existed in Faerun. Pow. Anyway, so a dead corpse lies in front of you, my friend. A dead Zentrum soldier.
Loot him. Okay.
If you want to loot him, you can.
I mean, he could.
I mean,
Here's the thing.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking, does this man have anything useful?
He was
I mean, we
pissing in a
all-
bucket. I mean,
We
so
also
at his
all
side-
spent our money on horses, so we can.
At his side, he has a short sword, and a pouch right next to him that has 15 gold pieces.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah, I'll be taking that.
he deserved it.
That'll be
That's
23
not
gold
okay.
pieces for the young
Poor
man.
guy.
here.
He just took a
Goblin is him.
piss. He just took a piss and then he got his
Last
throat
piss.
slit.
Well, at least it
That's
doesn't
You
like
never
you're
know when
investigating
your
who
piss is gonna be your last.
It's really
Yeah.
true.
You also
I'd
see,
rather-
in his pocket he has kind of this translucent white stone that has like a pale blue glow. It's a little moonstone.
Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna go put that in the loot thing.
Okay.
Moonstone.
And 15
Cool.
gold. Yeah.
Got a little moonstone. And
I think Noblin's gonna be keeping that stone.
Yeah.
it stays with me. Yeah, it'll go in my
Alright.
pocket.
Good luck charm.
So, cool. All right.
Oh,
Now, Noblin, what do you do? Now that a dead body lies with you.
So when this crash happened, did that chest fall down? Like, is it safe to open now without more
The box
noise?
on the top is it's on the ground, falling apart, but
Okay.
now it should be relatively easy to open.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through them.
Cool. You pop it open, and it's a lot of sort of like rusted iron, like rocks and stones. Not a whole lot of interesting items. Give me an investigation check, I'd say.
9.
9. It's a bunch of rocks and rotted ores. You find like a silver bar that is very like it needs some cleaning, but
Okay.
could be sold for something.
All right, cool. So I'll take the silver bar. Just to have. And then, can I check any of the other crates while we're here?
Oh, yeah. Opening up the crates, you do find a whole bunch of charcoal. The barrel itself holds water that seems like very murky now.
I take some of the charcoal and I take like 3. What are they called? 3 nuggets of charcoal, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Mark that down in your inventory.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then I don't know where to go from here, so I'm just gonna not.
Yep. Cool. So you just gonna... Are you regrouping with the group, or are you just kind of hanging out?
I think I'm gonna stay here for a second.
All right. So, the rest of you begin pressing forward and forward until eventually you reach this sort of main garrison area. Allow me to reveal everything to you.
I'm so nervous right now.
As you begin to approach, though, this guard right next to you turns towards you, Atlas, and says, "Oi, heading on down."
Indeed.
Take a right,
Got a
head
prisoner
straight
here.
ahead, another left, down the stairs. Simple as.
Mm-hmm. Understood. Alright. Then he's just gonna walk forward.
Alright.
Mary.
Eventually, as you all continue pressing further onward.
We're gonna go this way. I'm getting as far into as we can.
Heart is like racing right now.
Alright.
Literally. No, same. I'm so nervous.
So, you guys continue pressing further onward.
Mhm.
Till eventually, you
We're
come
gonna go
across
this way.
a broken storeroom, I'll say. Because it's very obvious as you're passing by, you see a storeroom that has a bunch of broken barrels and open containers within it. As you guys begin stepping on forward, more skeletons line the floor. There is a passageway there, yes. I'll reveal that as well.
We walked past it. Okay.
Yeah, you did. I'll reveal that as well. But either way, entering this main garrison region, much like the rest of the fortress, it shares its rotted state. Either way, you continue forward, head up to the left, until eventually you find yourself staring down a long, stretching, downward set of stairs that descend deep into the earth. Leaving that as the way down, apparently, to the cell region that you need to go to.
And there's no open doorway to this area, no?
No, this is a wall right here. There's a passageway this way that you didn't explore, but either way, these stairs head on down.
Right.
Was there anything
Looks
cool
like down we
or
go.
noteworthy
Anything
in
cool
this?
within here?
Yeah.
If you want to double back, and investigate, you can. But it did seem like it was stripped of all resources that were valuable.
And I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. All that's left is for you guys to descend.
I guess we just go down.
Don't like
As
this.
you guys
Don't
go
like
down,
this.
Yeah.
This.
Neither do I.
Noblin, you stand alone up here. Do you want to reconvene with your comrades, or just wait up here more? Matt's muted, so.
We left.
Oh, Matt.
But that's okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to unmute. I meant to unmute. Oopsie.
You're good.
Okay. I want to recollect my hemp rope. I feel like I keep leaving that step out, so I want that to be said out loud, you know?
Cool. Go right for it.
Yeah, so I recollect that. And then... Sorry. Oopsie,
All good.
I burped. Am I able to climb over in, like... let me mark it. Like, over in this area, am I able to climb up on top to take out any more of the guards?
Ooh.
You want to Assassin's Creed this shit? I mean, I don't see why not. You'll have to give me a athletics or acrobatics check, but
Noblin's Creed.
Okay.
What I will say is be careful with the amount of guards you plan on taking out because it may become more and more noticeable.
This is true. My thoughts were take out the guy up. Let me click. Take out the guy up here, right? And then up here. And that's just so I can clear a path. So that way we can get to this crack in the back and hopefully get out that way.
I like that.
That would make sense.
Smart.
So 2 guys that are already on their lonesomes. I don't know how often they would be checked.
Well, we will just have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you all descend further down, and Noblin, you hatch a scheme to assassinate those to create the opening that your party needs in order to escape. That's where we're going to close today's session.
Oh shit.
We'll pick it up next week, as per usual, and things are going to get more and more interesting.
20 episodes.
Oh, that's
For
right.
the audience,
For the
For the
audience,
audience.
it'll be next week.
Yeah.
For us,
For
it'll
us,
be a while.
It's gonna be a brick. Either way, thank you guys so much for listening. This
Our
is
20th episode.
fun. Yeah, wow. Look at us go.
We can almost drink on the podcast. Yay!
No, I,
Don't tempt Ryan. I'm kidding. No. I kid, Ryan. I kid.
You wound me.
Either way, all you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. And as per the Matt Wardunia logic, love, peace, elbow grease. Have a
Hey,
good one, y'all.
come on now. That's
Hey,
what I
come
like
on
to
now.
See ya.
Have a good
Bye,
one.
guys. See y'all
All right,
soon.
bye guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.